Hello, Brody. Nice to see you again. How have you been doing this week? What's up?
I'm alright. I've been better. I've been having a lot of trouble with my girlfriend recently.
Please, open up. Tell me what's going on.
Lately, we haven't been seeing eye to eye on a lot of things, and it's been causing a lot of fights between us at home.
So, it sounds like that you're upset and frustrated because you and your girlfriend aren't seeing eye to eye and you guys are fighting a lot. Is that correct?
Yeah, that seems to make some sense. I try to be on good behavior and not piss her off, but the fight just keeps to coming.
So, you're trying not to cause a fight by being on your best behavior. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I like to bring her home flowers or food or just kind of like snacks to keep the fights from happening, but they just keep happening.
Have you ever tried to sit your girlfriend down to talk to her about how you're feeling in the relationship?
No, to be honest.
Okay. So, you've never once tried to sit her down to explain how you're feeling and everything. Why is that?
I'm scared of her. I'm scared of the outcome of the situation. I don't want us to break up, but I don't know. I just think that if I try and maybe hide how I'm feeling, that this will go back to normal.
Okay. So, your biggest fear and problem is that in the end, you don't want to break up with her. Like, you guys don't want to end the relationship.
No, I don't want to break up.
So, what would you like to see happen in your eyes at the end between you and your girlfriend? Like, in the end, what do you want to happen?
Like, I want to be able to sit down with her and to be able to get it all out and get all my frustrations across. And I want it to be in a constructive way so she really understands how I'm feeling and not it just be a shouting match.
Okay, so what are some things that you can try to do to get your frustrations out in a constructive way?
Well, one of my issues is that I always have to yell about is trying to get my point across. I think I have to start talking calmly and maybe make sure that she knows that I love her and I'm just trying to get my point across at the end of the day and to solve the problem and end the conversation in a, I don't know, timely manner.
Okay, can you think of any pros or cons that could come from that?
Well, cons are that I can get frustrated as I tend to do, and we can both end up yelling at one another, and that could end up like that can make us break up in the end, I think. And the only pros that I can think of is that everything works out in the end and we go back to normal and we're happy.
Those definitely sound like good ideas that you have, but you still sound a little unsure of those choices. Is there another idea that you have that's bouncing around in your head that you want to think of or talk about?
The other alternative that I've been thinking about is taking a break for a bit. The thing is that we're together a lot of the time, and I think that maybe a little bit of space would be best for us and for our fighting problems.
Okay, well, sounds like you've thought about it. Sounds like another good alternative idea. So, from my understanding, you're going to try and sit down with your girlfriend and talk about the problems. But if that doesn't work, then you're going to make a decision to take a break. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I think right now that sounds like the best option that I could choose.
Okay, so what this week, what could you start doing to help your relationship and help you deal with these problems?
Well, right now, I think I might stay at my house because I'm always at her house, and I feel like if I stay home before we all talk, it'll make the conversation easier rather than pent up being around each other. Then I will tell her how I'm feeling and how I'm going to get across and talk to her and not yell about it. I'm going to try my best to make sure that the conversation does not turn into a fight. But then, if that doesn't work, I need to make sure that maybe for the best of us is to walk away from it all. I really don't want to, but maybe that's what really needs to be done.
Sounds like a great plan. Okay, so for this week, you have planned to go home to yourself, be by yourself, just so the tension gets a little bit more clear between you guys. And then You're going to sit down with your girlfriend, really have a civil conversation, talk about your feelings about the relationship, and you're going to do it without yelling, and it's a calm conversation. And if that doesn't work, then you're going to make the final decision and take a break just to try and save the relationship.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, perfect. So next week we will touch base, and then I'll ask you how everything's going, and then we'll go from there.
All right, sounds like a plan then. Thanks for everything, Alicia. I'll see you next week, okay?
No problem. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you next week.